Hey, we are here at Sanford Memorial Stadium after another victory for head coach Kevin Davidson. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So you're 5-0 at home. What is it about playing in front of the home fans?
No, it's like I said before. I mean, this is a great place to play. I think today was a big game for us. I think we started to find our stride, and getting some good at bats with Francis Billiman, and getting Dathan Pruitt in the game. Dathan's a huge component to our offense. I mean, he's a guy that I'm excited to have back. I felt like he was our MVP last year, and he kind of creates a lot of energy for us. And I think adding him to the lineup, adding his speed and his aggressiveness on the bases is going to be huge for us moving forward.
And another game where another stressful game. It was a great game to call, which means it was a great game on the field with a lot of stressful things. What about Francis Billiman coming up clutch? We haven't seen that power from him this year, and he's a young guy, center field triple.
Well, I mean, he's the top 100 prospect in the country for a reason. And I got to sometimes remind myself that he's a high school kid. It's very difficult for a high school kid, regardless of how talented they are, to come in this league and put up big numbers, especially early on. You're playing every day. You're facing good competition every day. So it's an adjustment. I mean, he's definitely probably one of the most talented kids on the field, in the entire league. It's just a matter of getting him going and getting him the confidence to understand what it's about to play at this level. And when he catches his fire, he's going to be just fine.
So what about him makes him so special? From day one, he started at shortstop. He was in your starting lineup. What about him that you saw, that you heard, made him such a star product in your eyes?
Well, first off, his last name is Billiman, and we had a guy last year with last name Billiman that did all right for me. So when Omar, brought it to my attention that he'd be available to play, coming from Omar, and seeing him play in the past, and he's a local Orlando product that I've heard many great things about. He's a FTB guy, which is one of the best travel ball teams in the country. So he's a good one, and he was going to Florida State, and some things fell through for him. So he's a guy I'm expecting big things from.
So what do you think about this DeLand team? You only get to see them in 2-game spurts throughout the summer. They were the only other team with an above 500 record coming into this game. I mean, it is still early, but they have a good record.
Yeah, I mean, well, anytime you face a Rick Hall team, I give Rick Hall a lot of credit. He's a fun competitor. He's a fun guy to manage the game against. He knows my style. He does his best to combat our running game, and he knows the game. I mean, I think he's probably the best manager in the league. He's a guy that you definitely got to look at as a weapon on the other side. So him getting tossed in the fourth, I think it was, it does change things, or the fifth, I think it was. But he does change things on the field. They're a great team. They have Jay Hayes, who I think the world of. I think he's a great player. I think he's struggling a little bit now, but any team Rick Hall puts together is always going to be competitive. There's
a question that I've wanted to ask you, and there's a question that I've known that I was going to ask you. With playing in Florida, you face the rain every single day. How do you keep your guys mentally in the game, even when there's a delay, when there's a game that gets canceled? Today, game 1 of 2 games got canceled due to the rain of Florida, and then throughout the game, it was raining. We still see the water on shortstop. How do you keep your guys mentally in the game?
It's tough. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing you battle in this league is the weather. Yeah, I mean, it gets frustrating at times, and unfortunately, to start off the season, we really battled it. And for me, it's more frustrating because I don't get a chance to get the guys on the field, work on our leads, work on the way that I want to run our offense. So they're kind of still learning on the fly, so to speak. Because really the BP time and the time you get out on the field before the games is really where you start to get a lot more hands-on with the guys. But at the end of the day, these are very, very talented young baseball players. So at this level, if you got to do anything to keep them motivated or keep them focused, you're in trouble regardless. They understand they're here for a job, and their job is to perform, regardless of the conditions. It's just part of the nature of the game, and they're all up for the challenge.
Tonight we didn't see the aggressive base running that we've seen in the past games. Was that your doing? Was that their doing? Was that the weather's doing? What made it so your guys weren't taking those big leads and then stealing?
The two arms that they ran out there, the two right-handed pitchers that they ran out there were both 1-1 to the plate, very quick to the plate. The first guy had a great pickoff move. So, the catcher back there was a pretty good thrower. So you really got to pick and choose your opportunities. I really don't like to be too aggressive until we have a lead. Once we have a lead, it kind of changes things. And, I was looking through the numbers, and if I broke down the numbers, I would have to say that 60 to 70% of the runs that we've scored have come in the 6th or 7th inning.
That's for sure.
We haven't been able to get going early. And obviously, my strategy for these guys early is to let them get on and let them run, and I'll be able to tone it down afterwards. And it's a byproduct of why we have so many caught stealings, but that's also that comes with not being able to get them on the field and start modifying some things that I've already seen. So until we can get in that rhythm and get on the field and work on some things, it's just a game by game situation.
Well, I, for one, am very happy that we came away with another victory here at home, because I'm still, I don't really want to interview you after a loss. It's just not something I really want to be a part of. So we'll keep the undefeated at home streak going though.
Like I said, I told the intern, told you guys all at the beginning of the summer. For me, it's the first 10 seconds. After that, I'm fine. I'm never nearly as mad as I seem. I think that when you're coaching kids at this level, they respond more to tone than context. So sometimes you got to make things seem as if they're bigger deals just to resonate in their head and stick with them. So there's times that you got to pick and choose when you get on them, and other times you got to wrap your arms around them and tell them how much you love them.
Alrighty, well, thank you very much again for stopping by with us here in the press box. Congratulations on another win.
Thank you for having me.
Alrighty, have a good night.